Hey Budget Baes, hey, welcome or welcome back to My Life on a Budget. Today, y'all, we will be doing August paycheck number 3, August budget by paycheck number 3. So if you want to see where our third paycheck for the month of August is gonna go, then stay tuned. Okay, so boom, y'all, if y'all stay tuned, then clearly that means you want to go ahead and do budget by paycheck number 3 with your girl, okay? First things first, let's get the pleasantries out of the way. Y'all already know how that goes. Hey, y'all, hey, welcome back to any and all of my returning Budget Baes. I'm so glad y'all decided to come back and chill with your girl. Y'all already know it is love, love, love as far as you guys are concerned. And if you were new around here, then hey y'all, hey, welcome, welcome, and welcome. I'm so glad you stopped by. If you enjoy the video, please do not forget to hit that like button. But as soon as you get on the video, do your big, big, big one and hit that like button for your girl. I definitely appreciate it. Okay? Also, not only that, if you enjoy the video and you are new around here, make sure you hit that like, but also hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you come and join the Budget Baes. Because y'all know, listen, we on the road to 500 subscribers. We are so close, y'all. So if you are watching this video and you are new and you enjoy the ooh, lies, baby, you make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you come and join the Budget Baes. Okay. The elephant in the room is I'm sick. Yes, that's true. So please excuse my voice. I am trying to work on my voice. I'm in the process of taking some medicine. So a couple videos you will be hearing me talk about the fact that my voice is a little messed up because your girl is fighting sickness. Okay, I have been sick for the last couple of days with my sinuses draining and my allergies and things of that nature. So it is trying to knock your girl down. So please excuse my voice. I do have raspiness going on. I do have chest congestion going on. So yeah. Anyway, with that being said, your girl is back. We are going to be doing paycheck, budget by paycheck number 3, which means Papa just got paid. So let's move some stuff out of the way, Sherry. Let's move the calculator out of the way. I do have the bills that we ended up paying for Papa's check. He did get paid on yesterday. I did make a new little bi-weekly budget by paycheck sheet, my updated one, but I forgot I had shrunk these down. I actually pulled it from my bag, so that's okay. But we got a new little one that we're going to use because I was tired of like crossing stuff out. And so yeah, we're going to be using this. And of course we have our paper that we're going to be writing the bills on later on. And I'm going to be using my Tri Plus broad pens to write that. And then I do have my alphabet book that I did just get from Amazon so that we're going to write the word bills, okay? This little cutie pie, I got her from, well, I think she was already in my collection. I did buy a new one. She ended up falling in one of my bags, and I just found her, so I just put her right there, child. Y'all know I love me some old Hello Kitty, child. She goes with my collection of little figurines that I have over there in my office. So we just set her there for a cute little patootie little one too, baby. So she's gonna chill right there with us, okay? This paper here that we're gonna be using for Papa's check to take note, and we're gonna move that over to the side for later on as well, okay? Now, before we talk about the budget, before we talk about the paycheck, we need to pull out our calendar, right? So let's pull out the calendar so that you can see what has already been done versus what we are gonna do, okay? Let's move these still 2 checks already, paycheck 1 and paycheck 2. We are now officially on paycheck 3, so yeah, that's the situation with that. We're gonna move you guys in, and then that way y'all can see what is T, okay? Paycheck number 2 was the pink, okay? That was me. Let me grab the dots. Give me 1 second. I don't know why I don't already have these dots out, child. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Anyway, we're going to pull out the neon dots. That's what we're going to be using from Kellyanne. Neon Basic Books. It's not neon dots. It's neon Basic Books. And she does have the dots in here, okay? But in the meantime, in between time, let's talk about it. So we already completed check number 2. So we can go ahead and check that off. And then check number 2 is here. And then, of course, all of those bills have been paid. Now, we're starting right here is where Papa got paid. And he is going to be green, right? So let's open this up. Let's go to the green. Not light green, dark green. This one. Okay, so we're going to pull this one out. And what we're doing is we're going to be paying bills from here until I get paid. It's going to be the 28th. But we're going to, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Okay, first and foremost, we're going to be paying, it's going to be this green. So, of course, Papa's cell phone bill, we're going to be paying that. His bill was due actually yesterday, so that bill has already actually been paid. So let's put a green on this one. We're going to pay the life insurance number 2. We're going to pay that water bill. We're going to pay Audible. Did I do ADT? I don't think I did ADT. So we're going to skip ADT. And then we're going to pay Papa's cell phone, which I already said. And then we're going to pay our Wi-Fi, this one. And then we're going to pay 1/2 of the light bill with Papa's check. So this one will have 2 colors, and it's going to have this green, and it'll have the purple at the end, because when I get paid again, we'll pay the other half of the light bill. We'll come back and catch that ADT bill, and then, of course, our cell phone bill, YouTube TV, gas bill, and anything else that's left over here, which is our life insurance and our vehicle insurance, and then we'll have some bills that'll be due in the next month as well that we'll catch with my check, okay? So, that's that. Now, since we know what we're going to be paying, now then, let's move into our budget by paycheck. All right, so let's talk about it now. Remember, I told you guys we are doing Papa's check right now. So, Papa, okay, yeah. So, Papa got paid yesterday, which was the 21st. And of Papa's check, we're going to budget $2,000, okay? Now, let's talk about it. Now, remember in the last check, when I got paid on the 14th, we had just paid our August mortgage, right? Now, that check, but we already had the check already. So by the 14th, the money was just kind of sitting there. And then when we got paid again, we already did part number 1 for the September mortgage, right? So right now we're working on September mortgage, and we're going to be, instead on part number 2, I'm sorry, we're going to be on part number 2 because we just did part number 1 last paycheck, okay? We're going to put our normal $790.02 to the side. And then this time, I'm going to tell y'all what I did different. I didn't tell y'all this time, or I didn't mark it on the bills because it's already been paid. But what we're going to do is we're going to move part of Papa's car note over to our joint account now. Okay? And we're going to move $300. This is how I'm going to do his extra principal payment. So let me write that down. Hold on. Now, that car note is not due until September the 6th, y'all. Okay? But we're going to take $300 of it and we're going to move it to our joint account. And that's where we pay that bill out of. But his regular bill is like $477 and some change. So we normally pay $478. Remember, y'all, I was telling y'all I was struggling on how I was going to figure out how to get back to paying extra principal payments toward his car note. Because if I start taking it out half and half, then by that time I got all these other bills or something else comes up and it just don't work out right. So what I think that I'm going to start doing is I'm just going to be moving money over. Right? So if I move 300 and 300, that's already 600. So let's see how much extra. So 478 minus 600, that's $122 in principal payment. Okay? Just from that month. So at least it's something. Even if I could put more, I will, but I'm just moving money over while I can. Okay, if I got the extra money, we're gonna move some money over, and that money is gonna go towards Papa's car note. Because I'm trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Like, make the interest go down in his car note as well as project pay down Amex. Okay? Because really on cool, I should be focusing all of my extra money on Amex. But we're not gonna, we're gonna try to do both and see how it works out. Okay? So that's that. And then my life insurance premium that I had already told y'all about. So life insurance number 2. That bill is due on the 23rd of August. Now we're back into our August bills. Or we're starting with our August bills. And that amount is going to be $107.66, y'all. Okay? Now, we also paid our water bill. Now, the water bill was due on the 23rd as well. And that bill ended up being $80.85. And then the actual bill was, y'all, $77.74. But remember, they charged me 4% to pay the damn bill. So that was another $3.11. And then that's how we got to $80, okay? And 85 cents, okay? So just for y'all purpose, okay? Now, after the water bill, we have our Audible that's going to be coming out. And that Audible is going to be due on the 25th. Because remember, we're paying bills all the way down to the 29th or 28th or whatever it was that we need to pay for. So Audible falls in there. And that bill is $16.18. We have our Wi-Fi bill that's due on the 27th of the month. And that bill is $80.51. And then Papa's cell phone bill, that bill was due on the 21st. And it's already been paid. It was $94.07. Okay, but everybody upgraded phones. Papa's about to upgrade his phone. And me and Diavion upgraded our phone. So our phone bill will be going up next month. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, and then also we had King's dog food. We had to buy King's dog food. And baby, that dog food was $100.66. And then we paid 1/2 of the light bill. See, I was going to pay the whole light bill, but then I had to buy King some dog food. So baby, we paid 1/2 of the August lights. Baby, when I get paid again, I can get the other half, okay? Hello? I told y'all this is a real channel, baby. What? Girl, please. Baby, we got to spread it around. Everybody got to get some love. And, right? And then also as a side note, I also made a payment to my Amex number 1 in the amount of $162.42. And that was just for repayment for Uber. When my friends and I went to the airport back and forth. So that's what that was. But we're not counting that against it because they sent me the money and I sent the money directly to Amex because that's what I paid on. Okay, so just letting y'all know. Okay, so let's add this up. Alright, so the amount that I'm getting is going to be $1,763.27, y'all. Now remember, we didn't have but $2,000. So that left me with $236.73 left over, okay? So now of that $236, we're going to actually only stuff $235, y'all. Because y'all know I'm not going to do the change and the dollar is just random, blah, blah, blah. Okay, right? So we actually are going to stuff $235. Okay, now, baby, anybody that been here for a time knows that certain stuff got to come off the top. Okay, now our groceries, our gas, and our lawn service always have to come off the top. We're not doing anything with miscellaneous. We're not doing nothing with out to eat right now. They have to come off the top. But since we were out of town, I didn't stuff as much for this week and the next week because really on the cool, I don't need that much stuff. I already did a really big haul the last time before we left and went out of town. I spent like $300 on stuff for the house. I bought a couple of things to eat, you know, random stuff like that. So I have everything except for I need to go to like the store and get some eggs. You know, we might be out of like, you know, coffee, random stuff like that. Okay, so with that being said, since I only got $235, y'all, I'm only going to stuff $75 this time in my groceries. We're going to do our normal $80 for the gas, $40 and $40 for me and Papa. And then the lawn service, you know, we got to get is $25. So let's see how much money we really got. So $235 minus $75 minus $80 for the gas and then minus $25. That's going to leave me with $55, y'all. Okay? So off the tippy, we know we're going to do something with emergency fund. We know we want a new car and home upgrades, okay? Clearly, I'm not doing nothing with no nails either because, baby, we ain't got but $55, so let's be realistic. King don't need no money right now, and neither does car maintenance, so really, we're going to be focusing on this. We're not doing nothing right now for upcoming vacation, but we will be starting to stuff that soon because I need to start stuff in Colorado because we're going to have to go to Colorado before the end of the year. All right? So, anyway, but that's later. Okay, so we got $55. So let's talk about it now. My merch for my new car is my most important thing, y'all. So I'm going to give them both 25 and 25. So minus 25, leave me with $5 hot, and we can get it to home upgrade, y'all. Easy peasy this time. We're not going to stress about that. We're not going to stress about that, girl. No, baby, put that money over there, girl. I don't need no nails right now, and if I need the nails, baby, we can use my personal account, girl. We're not using my bill account for that right now. Girl, oh yeah. Girl, oh yeah. Baby, you want nails done? And plus, I don't even need my damn nails done, honey. I just got my damn nails done. My nails are fine. I don't need no damn nails done. Hello? Hello? Girl, please. Girl, I'm not worried about no out to eat, baby. You better go in there and go to the stove. Go in there and you eat the food I cooked. Or I can use my personal account. It's easy. Girl, you got to make sacrifices, girl. Okay? Girl, I'm talking to myself. Okay, so anyway. Let's talk about the banknotes that we're going to need. So, we're going to need 75 for my groceries, 80 for gas, 25 for the lawn, right? And then we're going to need 25 for emergency fund, 25 for my new car, and then $5 for home upgrades, right? So this one's going to be so easy. We're going to do 150, 120, 15 for the 75. Our normal 420s for the 80. For the 25, we'll do 120, 15, another 20, another 25, 21, 5. Another 25, 21, 5, and then the 5 will be 5, okay? So, let's add it up. 150, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So, 5 times 5 is 25. 8 times 20 is 16, 160. And then 1 times 50 is going to be the 50, right? So, let's add that up and make sure it's 235. 50 plus 160 plus 25 is going to give us 235, okay? And that's what we stuffing, y'all. So, baby, this was the quickest look, baby, thing I think I done did in a little minute. Well, I wasn't doing all that running in my mouth or something. I don't know. Girl, don't take that long to spend that much. Shit, it wasn't that much money. Baby, that money go by so damn fast, girl. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take this, what we wrote, and we're going to write it on this. Or this, and we're going to write it, which is the same thing, and we're going to write it on this to make it cute. Okay, I do, it's my husband's check, so we ain't going to be putting it on women and all that. So it's going to be 821 check. I told y'all that we're going to be pulling out our Broad Plus pens. Y'all know what I'm missing? I'm missing my, hold on. I'm missing my budget book. Okay, so I got my budget book. So we'll pull the budget book out. And that's what we'll use for our icons. We have this paper. And then let me see what pen I want to use. Let's use this gray. Y'all didn't expect that, did y'all? That's what I said. You don't know. No. Alright, so we're going to fast forward. This part is I write this stuff on here. Okay, y'all, so we are back with filling out everything. We've made our sheets, and now we're just pulling out a red pen so that we can complete our bill pay checklist, okay? And then this particular video will be yours. All right, so let's talk about it now. Let's just go in line. So life insurance number 2, we did pay that. That was the $107.66. The water bill was the $80.85. Audible was the $16.18. We didn't do ADT, but we did do Wi-Fi, which was $80.51. Papa's cell phone, we did do, that was $94.97. Lights, we paid 1/2 of that. So 1/2 for the lights. And that was done $8.21, and that amount was the $193.32 that we paid. Okay, and then Papa's King's dog food, which is not on here, but it's gonna go toward our budget. And then last but not least, we made another payment to our American Express number 1. So we're gonna put a note over here that on 8/21 we made another payment of $162.42. Okay, that way it can, all that information is gonna be counted together. Okay, so now when we get our check, we can easily see the bills that are left over. My ADT, the other part of those lights, our cell phone bill, gas bill, Papa's life insurance, and then our vehicle insurance. Okay, those are the last of the Mohicans, and we have one more check to do that in. All right, so I'm not mad at that. Okay, so let's go back and put everything back where it belongs, and so you guys can have this video, because baby, we're done. All right, so let's put back our, well, let me move out of this so I can see what's going on. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's put back our bill pay tracker, of course, and then immediately in front of that, we're going to have our budget, and then our bill pay calendar is the first thing, okay? So we have that together. Now, with that, we're going to put our last 2 checks that we've already paid. I'm also going to check off paycheck number 3 because we did get that. And then as the bills start coming in, which like this one has been paid. We're waiting on this one to come. Today's the 22nd, so none of these bills have come out. I did pay this water bill already. ADT hasn't come out. I did pay Wi-Fi, and I did pay this already too. So that $193 has come out too. Okay, so that's how that's looking. Then we're going to put our last and final, well, not last and final, but our third one for the third check right here. Show you what bills are paid. And then we go back over here to our catch-all section. Okay, and we got the bill on the 21st. So we're going to put this here. And this is the current week that we are in. Okay. All right, so if you made it to the end of this particular video, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. I greatly appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please do not forget to hit the like button for your girl. It definitely does help my channel out, and I definitely appreciate it down. If you are new around here, not only hit the like, but also hit that subscribe button. Well, I would love to have you come and join the budget Baes. And until next time, you guys, my life on a budget.